So, welcome everybody. We're really excited to be doing this tonight. This is our very first, we're kind of just calling it a hymn sing-along and discussion session. So this was suggested to us by our pastoral council, and they envisioned that it would be sort of an open mic night via Zoom. And I sort of swayed them to the fact that getting a group of several people to sing together on Zoom with piano tracks and this, that, and the other is a very challenging thing to do. And so I thought that the next best thing would be to have sort of a karaoke where you all can of course feel free to sing from the comfort of your own home, but we won't broadcast all of your voices. That's why we're muting all of your mics as you come in. So we can kind of all see each other. You'll be able to hear me. Abby is laughing. I don't know why Abby's laughing.
Because I just saw him give a solid thumbs up, but it says you can't hear.
There you go. No, I mean, everybody can sing. I'm a big believer of that. But anyway, so the idea is that, you can all feel free to sing from the comfort of your home, but you don't have to be afraid that other people are going to hear you. I'm sure my parents are very glad about that because neither of them can sing. But
You just said everybody could sing.
I know. Oh, we got. Who's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
They're coming.
People are starting. Okay.
So, all right, I'll keep going. So anyway, for those of you that are just joining us, welcome. So the purpose of tonight is to try to bring us all together virtually. I've been a big believer since this whole pandemic first started that, technology is our friend right now. And I think, it's been a slow go, but we're slowly learning that, technology really has the ability to bring us together. So I just thought it would be really fun to kind of get us all together tonight and share some music and sing some songs together, and really help to build that community that I know we're all missing right now. We don't have our coffee hour, we don't have, our different kind of social events and stuff like that. And so I know we're all missing each other right now. And so that was kind of the idea behind this. I also wanted to make this a bit informational. So I think a lot of times, we come here and we sing the same songs at Mass, and we love them and we sing them, but we don't really know that much about them. And so tonight we'll be able to take some time and talk about the history behind some of this music, and just little facts and snippets that you may not know about liturgical music. Some of you who know me best know that I'm a teacher at heart, so I want to be a choir director and a teacher, and that's what I want to devote my life to. And so I'll be able to, Abby's laughing at me in the corner, but so I'll be able to use some of my teaching skills to my advantage tonight and teach you a little bit about this music. Being that this is our first time trying this, this is kind of a trial run tonight, and so I just ask that you're patient. The technology might glitch, or we may have to, figure things out as we go. Despite being a young person, I'm definitely not very technologically savvy.
And by definitely not, you mean the worst.
I'm terrible. So fingers crossed that everything goes smoothly, but just be patient with us. My hope is that tonight can be a trial run of this. This was kind of, I kind of threw this together at the last minute. I wanted to have, the idea is that we'll have one of these tonight, and then we'll have one more for the season of Advent, which we'll talk about at the end, and then we'll have one for the season of Lent. And if you guys like this kind of thing, we can keep doing as many of these as you want. And so tonight's just kind of a trial run to see how this works, and if you guys enjoy it. Throughout the night, if you have questions or comments, like I mentioned before, anything you want to share with us, it can be a comment, it can be, oh my gosh, I really like that song, oh my gosh, that's beautiful, or it can be a question, something you've always wondered about a particular hymn. I may not have all the answers, I'm not an expert. I will try to answer as many questions as I can, but if you really stump me, I might have to do some research. But anyway, so if you have a question or anything throughout the night, just type it in the chat feature, which I think is on the upper right-hand corner they go to get to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the upper right-hand corner,
More.
in the far right under More, there's a chat function, and you can send us a message up there. And we'll be sure to take a look, and we'll take periodic breaks throughout the night to, somebody else is coming.
Oh, look, that one's me.
We'll take periodic breaks throughout the night to answer some questions and get your comments. I'm going to try my best to get to everybody, but if I miss your question or I miss your comment or something happens, it's nothing personal, but we'll try to get to as many.
It's all personal.
We'll try to get to as many people as we can. So I wanted to start tonight by talking about a very popular hymn that I'm sure everybody has heard, Amazing Grace. I'm sure you've all have heard that hymn at one point or another. I have to say that hymn now has a very special meaning to me. Abby's crying in the corner. My grandmother just recently passed away, and that hymn was played at her funeral. And so every time I have to play that hymn now, I kind of have to, I think of her and sort of fight back some tears. But anyway, I wanted to start tonight by talking about the hymn Amazing Grace. And what we'll do is we'll talk about the original hymn, and then I want to look at, those of you who know me and have seen my ministry over the past year, know that I'm a big proponent of contemporary Catholic music. And so we'll take a look at a more contemporary setting of this hymn and how it kind of resembles the original. So just some facts in case you're interested. Amazing Grace is a Christian hymn, and it was published in 1779, which was a long time ago, with words written in 1772 by an English poet and Anglican clergyman, John Newton. So John Newton worked on slave ships. And on one voyage, as they were coming over on the slave ship, they came across a nasty storm, and Newton thought that the ship was going to sink. After they made it through, Newton became deeply religious and became a minister. He wrote this hymn based on his religious conversation and how God saved him even though he thought he was a wretch. So now here comes the debate. So in my music for this song, everybody knows this song, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Now there's an alternate text, and the alternate text says, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved and set me free, right? And so there's a lot of debate over what the words actually should be. For the purpose of tonight, we're going to say that saved a wretch like me. But there's a lot of debate over these words, and Father Ron was actually the one who first talked to me about this. And he said that, our God is a loving God, and he really wouldn't call anybody a wretch. So he likes the words saved and set me free. Some people believe that, well, the original hymn was written, saved a wretch like me, so we should leave it like that and not touch it. So that's up for debate. If you hear me sing this at church and for funerals and stuff, I will usually always do saved and set me free. But tonight we'll do wretch like me because that's what everybody knows. And Father Ron's not here to yell at us. You're right. In the United States, so when this hymn was brought over here, it became a very popular song used by Baptist and Methodist preachers as part of their evangelizing during the Second Great Awakening in the 19th century. The text itself has actually been associated with more than 20 melodies. And so in 1835 is when American composer William Walker set it to the hymn tune that we now know today to be Amazing Grace. That hymn tune is called New Britain. We're going to get to hymn tunes later. We're going to have a whole discussion about different hymn tunes and how they work. And it was written in shape note format, which none of you know what that is. And I actually, what? They're not going to hate me, I promise. Shape note format is a very old style of writing music, but basically it just helped congregations of that time to be able to learn music easier. With the message that forgiveness and redemption are possible regardless of sins committed, and that the soul can be delivered from despair through the mercy of God. So this song is all about mercy and forgiveness. Amazing Grace is one of the most recognizable songs in the English-speaking world, and it is really popular, as I said before, at funeral masses. So,
what are we playing now?
Abby would go to her piano.
Okay, well, Abby.
Hopefully nobody comes in. So, to start, the purpose of what we're going to do is we're going to get to the more modernized version of Amazing Grace, but I just thought to start with, we could sing the original Amazing Grace. We'll just do the first verse together, just to kind of sing the tune once and hear it, and then we'll see how this new version, this more modernized version, kind of plays with that tune. So here's the original Amazing Grace. You guys don't have this in your program, but just kind of sing along.
I think they know it.
They know. All right, here's Amazing Grace. So that's Amazing Grace. So like I said before, as you all know, I'm a huge fan of contemporary music, and I'm trying to incorporate it as much as possible into our music ministry. And so now we're going to take a look at the more modernized setting of this hymn by Chris Tomlin. This is at the first page of your program if you're following along. I just remembered I was supposed to broadcast this.
In the chat?
I never put the program up.
It's fine.
Yeah. I had an idea that I would put the program in the chat, and I never did that. So hopefully you all found it on Facebook somewhere. Pam has hers. I see that. That's great, Pam.
Pam's ready to go.
So,
Pam, you're the MVP, yes.
Hopefully you found the program. If not, we'll kind of just do the best we can. I forgot to put that in the chat tonight. So this more modernized setting of Amazing Grace, which I will turn to now. This is called Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone. So it kind of incorporates some new text for us. And so it incorporates some new text, and it uses a more syncopated rhythm to give it a more modern feel. I know you all don't know what syncopation is, and that's fine.
Someone might.
It's
Mom does.
Your mom does. Abby's mom does. There you go. Well, music people know what that means. Syncopation is when you have notes that kind of don't fall on our beat, so they fall kind of off the beat. It just kind of, it gives it a more modern kind of feel to it. So I wanted to take a look at this. What we'll do, this is brand new for you guys. I don't think we've ever done this at Mass before. So what we'll do is kind of just practice a verse one time, and I'll show you how the chorus goes so you can kind of get the feel for it, and then we'll try to sing the whole thing straight through. The verse is, like I said, the exact same words and pretty much the same melody as Amazing Grace. It's just a more modern syncopated feel. So we'll demonstrate that right now, and then we'll take a look at the way this song works is the verses are Amazing Grace, and the chorus is the new part, My Chains Are Gone, I've Been Set Free. So each verse, this is the melody for the verse, and Abby's going to sing this for us to show us how this goes. So this is how verse 1 is going to sound.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
Yeah, good. So that's kind of our verse melody. Can you guys hear the similarity to the original? It's very similar. So we'll sing verse 1 and then verse 2. Is that right? We don't do the chorus?
Not yet.
Yeah, so we'll sing.
I have to do it now.
Right. So we'll sing verse 1, verse 2, then the chorus, and then verse 3, which on your program I couldn't fit it, so it's just kind of toward the bottom there. The words are there for you. So that's how we'll do it. And then this is how the chorus goes. So the chorus is the new part, the My Chains Are Gone part, and that goes like this. You ready, Abby?
Yeah.
Goes like this.
My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior, has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace.
My Chains Are Gone part goes. So now we're going to try our best to put the whole thing together.
Yeah, I'm looking just to make sure no one.
Make sure nobody's coming in. Yeah. We're going to try our best to put the whole thing together after I have some water.
Same.
So like I said, in your worship aid, if you can follow along the best you can, but we'll sing verse 1, verse 2, then the My Chains Are Gone chorus, and then verse 3, and then the My Chains Are Gone chorus one more time at the end. That's the way we'll do it. Again, remember, nobody can hear you, so just have fun, sing in the comfort of your own home. It's going to be great. This is a judgment-free zone. And here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, here's Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone. I don't know what my intro is.
Yes, you do.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Ready? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see.
'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and raised my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace.
The Lord has promised good to me. His word my hope secures. He will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. My chains are gone, I've been set free. My God, my Savior has ransomed me. And like a flood, His mercy reigns, unending love, amazing grace. Yeah, so that's how that goes. I have no idea what that says.
Something says something. What does it say?
You have signed in from another device. Messenger is now inactive.
Cancel.
Okay.
Done.
All right, we're good.
We did it.
Okay, so, good job, everybody. Did
Woo!
you guys like that song? Yes?
There's no chat.
You all sounded great. I could hear you from over here. You were so good.
Don't say that. They'll be paranoid.
I know.
Can you hear us?
No, I promise I can't hear you. But that was really, really good. So, I hope you all like that. I'm right on it. I hope you all like that first song that we did. It's one of my favorites. One of these days I'll throw it in as a. In fact, I think. No, I think I'm doing it actually Thanksgiving Mass. I'm going to do Thanksgiving.
Oh, hey, I am.
So that was Amazing Grace, My Chains Are Gone. I think it's just really cool to see composers who take a song like that, just a traditional hymn like Amazing Grace, and just get so creative with it. I just think that's great. And I think, okay, we're gonna check the, can you look at the chat while you're over there?
Oh,
See
sure.
If we have any questions or anything?
Don't think we do, but sure.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, okay.
No one cares.
Last thing I wanted to say about that is just, I think one of the struggles that the church is going through right now is getting young people to come back to church. And besides us, we're the exception. But I think that, you know, music like this is, oh, we have a chat.
Loved it.
Thank you. Who said that?
Julie.
Thank you. So I think that, you know, music like this You know, I think everybody thinks of church as, you know, organ and hymns, and that's great music, and that's all great, but I think that, you know, as we incorporate more modern stuff like this, and we're going to sing a more modern song in a minute after we do this next thing, I think that really helps to connect with the younger folks and get them back into church. If they can hear some music that they really like and they enjoy, it just makes the Mass a lot more enjoyable. So, we're going to do something now that is not modern at all. We're going to talk about hymn tunes, which is the opposite of modern. But
Are you playing before you talk?
yes.
Oh, I stopped.
We're going to bear with me for a minute while I nerd out over some hymn tunes.
Okay.
So, we're going to, So,
We're playing first, right?
yeah, but I'm going to say one more thing. All I wanted to say is this is going to be Alleluia Sing to Jesus, and I'm sure you're all very familiar with this. Billy used to play it all the time. I've played it a couple times, so I'm sure you all know it. We'll do all 3 verses, have a good time, and then we'll do some chatting. So let's sing Alleluia Sing to Jesus together.
Essential.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you guys notice at Mass, I have 2 water bottles here
Incessantly.
next to me, and I'm like kind of, no, I get like a dry mouth, and I'm constantly drinking water during Mass. So now they're all going to be hyper aware of that now.
And they're
so,
gonna laugh at you. It's like Pam laughing at me when I jig my leg.
yeah, so you're all going to notice now. But anyway, all right, here's Alleluia Sing to Jesus. Enough talking about water. Here we go. All right. That's my intro. So that was Alleluia Sing to Jesus, everybody. Good job.
Oh, you can see my arm. Hi, friends. Okay. Keep talking. You're fine. Oh, there was a thing. Hold on. Oh, no, I
I need a water break, Abby.
I'm sorry.
So, like I said, I'm sure you've all heard that a bunch of times, but did you all know that that is based on a hymn tune? So I don't know if any of you know what hymn tunes are. I won't bore you with all the details. Oh boy.
No, keep going.
Okay. I won't bore you with all the details because I come from a choir background, and so I find
Don't say.
hymn tunes, and I find this stuff very interesting, so I could keep you here all night, but I won't. So a lot of these hymn tunes come from the late 16th century in England and Scotland. And the idea behind these tunes is that most people that attend church are not musically literate. They don't read music. And so they learn different melodies by just singing them over and over again, right? right? And you all have probably noticed that. Like if I do a new song at Mass, in fact, some of you have said this to me. If I do a new song at Mass, you know, the first couple times I do it, you guys kind of don't know the melody. Oh, what happened?
Leave meeting. This meeting has ended. Why did it end?
I don't know.
I'm gonna start it again. You have a meeting in progress. To start a new meeting, please click the end button. So whoever just did that, I'm gonna kick them off. It might be Murphy or Nancy.
Why would they have done that?
Because if they were trying to watch, they might have logged in on this account.
So now are people gonna know? And now we gotta let everybody back
Well,
in.
there's Mom. Hi, Mom.
So we have to let everybody back in now?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Well, at least they stayed. Let's try this again.
All right, I'm gonna sit down.
2 people, admit. Admit, view, okay, admit. Good lord.
Somehow it kicked you all out of the meeting. I don't know why. So
Because someone else is trying to start a meeting on this account, which can only be, what, 4?
Pam's saying yes, exactly.
Yeah, so it's somebody. Well, it's not Pam, because
Not
Pam's
Pam.
right there, so. So whoever it is, I don't know.
So if that,
I'll just wait here until everybody.
yeah, if that happens again, just do the same thing you just did. Just come on back in, and we'll start again. And we'll keep going. I think we had more people than that,
Yeah.
so they'll find the way in. Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about hymn tunes for those of you that are here, and then other people can trickle in. So, where was I? So like I said, like I was saying, a lot of people who go to church are not musically literate. They don't read music. And so, there they go.
Really, she was D the first time, and now she's Deidre. All right.
There you go.
Okay.
So a lot of these tunes were useful because you can take, as we're going to see in a minute, you can take a hymn tune and put different words to the same hymn tune, right? And so if you have a piece of text that has the same amount of syllables in it, you can replace that with some different text that have the same syllables. Let's see. So the idea is that once, yeah, I just said that. Not following along with my script here. So these hymn tunes follow a particular metrical index, which is the amount of syllables in each line, like I said. So, Hallelujah Sing to Jesus follows the metrical index of 8787. Nobody knows what that means. So what that means is the number of syllables in each line. So if you think about it, Alleluia, sing to Jesus is 8 syllables. His the scepter, his the throne, 7 syllables, right? And so each line it goes 8, 7, 8, 7. So if you have a different piece of text with the same amount of syllables in it, you can use that hymn tune with different text. So in a minute, we're going to look at Love Divine, All Loves Excelling. I'm sure you guys have heard that a few times at Mass. I don't play it that often, but that text goes with the same hymn tune as Alleluia Sing to Jesus. And we'll demonstrate that in a minute, but just to show you how that goes.
Just do it. I'll sit here and look at the chat.
Okay. So just to show you how that goes, Love Divine, All Loves Excelling, 8 syllables. I don't know the rest of the words. Joy of heaven to earth come down, 7 syllables, right? So A7, A7. What I'm going to do for a minute is just geek out over some cool settings of this hymn tune and show you how this same melody can be used with different texts. Now again, this is really useful because if you have, let's say 1 week you really want to play the hymn Alleluia Sing to Jesus, and then a couple weeks later you're like, I really want to do the hymn Love Divine, All Loves Excelling, right? Well, the congregation already knows that tune. So when they hear the new words, they're already gonna kind of be like, oh, I kind of remember this. I kind of remember this tune. It's gonna be easier for them to learn. So if you can have like 5 different texts that you can set to the same music, it makes it easier for congregations to grasp. So this is, I'll just show you what I mean here. So we just sang Alleluia, Sing to Jesus. Here's Love Divine, All Loves Excelling. You guys don't have these in your programs, so if you know them and you want to sing along, go ahead. If not, just take a listen and listen to how this is the exact same melody as Alleluia, Sing to Jesus, just with some different words. Did we get anybody else that came in? No? So take a listen to how this works.
You can't see me, but I'm right here, I promise.
Oh, more people are coming. That's great. So that's kind of how that works. So did you guys hear how that's the exact same tune as Alleluia, Sing to Jesus? Now, I went even further. And
Sorry.
Abby was very amused with me. There's more hymns that use that same tune. Now, these hymns are not nearly as common at Mass, so you probably have never heard these before. But again, they use the same tune. So this one is Hear Us Now, Our God and Father. And now I really haven't played this before, so I might...
Is that the wedding one? That's what it's saying too.
Yes. I might mess up the words. I'm going to do the best I can. So this is Hear Us Now, Our God and Father. Again, same hymn tune. And this one, actually, believe it or not, is used at weddings. So it's a wedding song. And so this goes like this. Hear us now, our God and Father, send your Spirit from above on this Christian man and woman who here make their vows of love, bind their hearts in true devotion, endless as the seashore sands, boundless as the deepest oceans, blessed and sealed by your own hands. So, yeah, I'm not going to do, there's one more that I could show you, but I think you get my point. So that's a little bit about hymn tunes. There's also, no chats? No questions? What do you want to ask?
How much is there to ask?
I know. There's also, so that's one example of a hymn tune. Now there's also, there's hundreds of different hymn tunes. We could talk about them all night, but we won't. Another very common one is called Old 100. I used to know what that name means and I forgot. But anyway,
Maureen's probably sitting there laughing at you.
She is, I can see it. Anyway, Old 100 is a lot of times used as praise God from whom all blessings flow. Fun fact, I just started taking organ lessons about a month ago from a guy that I know from UAlbany, and we're actually working on this hymn right now. And so maybe the next time I play this at Mass, I will play it on the organ and Abby will lose her mind because she doesn't like it when I play. Well, but she doesn't like the organ.
It's hard to play.
I know. You can just set it out for, I don't know. But, anyway, I'm not going to go on forever about this, and this will be the last one we do, I promise. But I wanted you to hear Old 100. You're probably very familiar with this. I think Did Bill used to have a We Are United? Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. Bill used to have a We Are United that would segue into this, but this
Maureen's
just,
not even confirmation.
she's not. Yes. So this just goes like this. Praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, ye heavenly hosts. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Also, didn't he just do it for All Saints?
We did just do it for All Saints. Now that hymn tune can also be all people that on earth do dwell, sing to the Lord with cheerful voice, insert with mirth His praise forth tell, come we before Him and rejoice. Right, so that's the same tune. Okay, there's a ton more that we're not going to do. There's actually a song of farewell. No, I'm not going to play it. There's a song of farewell for funerals that is based on that melody. I'm trying to find a different song of farewell for our funerals here at St. Clair's, but I'm not sold on this one.
I like the other one.
I know.
like the normal one.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sold on this one. I don't think I want Old 100 at a funeral.
No.
but I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm gonna do Abby a great service. There's a no, just wait.
Okay.
There's a hymn tune and it's have you? No, I'm not gonna. Hold on. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Beethoven's Ode to Joy. Right? Well, there's a hymn tune based on that, and it's Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee. There's also Sing with All the Saints in Glory, which is the same thing. Praise the Lord, ye heavens. I was going to go through a bunch of these, but I realized that if I do that, we'll be here until 12 o'clock tonight, so we're not going to do that. And also, Abby really doesn't like that hymn very much.
Nope.
So we won't do that, but I hope that this can kind of enlighten you and make you a little bit more aware of, like, when you hear these hymn tunes at Mass, you'll be aware of them now, you know, and you might hear, you know, I might play one hymn tune one week, and then like a couple weeks later, maybe I'll play the same hymn tune with some different words, and now you'll be able to say, oh, I heard about that at Anthony's sing-along thing, and now I know what that is. So, I think we're done with the hymn tune segment of the evening. Fabulous, yeah. Okay, so now
drink some water.
we're
Take a
gonna,
deep breath.
huh?
Take a drink of water.
We're gonna go back and talk about some more contemporary music, which is Abby will be happy with that.
Yay.
Yeah.
Wow, the silence when he takes
So
some
I
water.
know. I'm not quiet very often. It's only when I drink, really.
You said it, not me.
Let's go back to contemporary music now, which Abby's happy about. So I wanted to talk about, this is, we're going to move on to Because He Lives, Amen.
Why are you
So this is another example of some contemporary worship music, and this is written by Matt Maher, I think is how you say it? Mar?
Yeah.
Okay. I made that a lot harder than I had to.
Yeah, you did.
Matt Marr. You guys are probably really familiar with his song, Your Grace Is Enough is by him, right? I'm not getting that wrong?
I think so.
I think
Maureen's also nodding yes, so I'm gonna go.
Maureen says yes, then that's, Maureen says it's true, it has to be true.
It has to be true.
Your Grace Is Enough is also by him. You guys probably know that. Your grace is enough. Julie shaking your head, yes.
Pam's singing it. I can see Pam singing it.
He's a really great. I like a lot of his music. It's really good music. So we've sung that song a lot here at St. Clair's. Just to tell you a little bit about Matt, he's 46 years old, and I'm not gonna relax. He's 46 years old, and he's a contemporary Christian music songwriter from Canada. 3 of Matt's albums have reached the top 25 Christian album Billboard chart. He was nominated for some Grammy Awards. He played for Pope Benedict, I believe. Pope Benedict visited the United States in 2008, and he was asked to lead some worship for crowds at the Rally for Youth and Seminarians in Yonkers, New York. Matt's parents recognized his musical talent when he was young, and he grew up taking piano lessons and immersing himself in a broad variety of music. He played in concerts, in jazz ensembles, singing in choir, and I think he even played in a garage rock band.
Oh wait, hold on. Pam said Tyler knows this song from National Youth Conference, and he has it on Pandora. Oh yeah, it's a really good song, right?
That's really cool, yeah. Yeah, a lot of times music like this is what they play at, youth conferences like that.
See,
So
that's why you can't see me. I'm secretly reading all the
that's cool.
messages from
There
here.
you go. Well, Tyler, you can sing along really loud and nobody will hear you. Yeah. Huh? No. So anyway, this is kind of the same thing that I said before, so I won't drone on about it, but I really love music like this because I think it draws younger people into the church, and I just think that's so great. So we haven't done this song at Mass yet. We did it at confirmation. We did a little bit of it. So this is going to be totally brand new for you guys. I'm sorry about that, but I think you'll be able to do it. What we're going to do is just have you guys sing the refrain each time it happens for tonight. And so there's a bunch of verses that happen in this song, and Abby and I will kind of take care of those. And you guys can just sing the refrain each time that it happens. So the refrain is the part that goes, Amen, Amen, I'm alive because he lives. So we're going to show you how to do that now. We're going to practice it once, and then we'll try singing the whole thing.
I'm gonna leave it. Somebody's gonna dig in.
All right. Well, somebody will ding in the middle of the song.
Hold on, I've turned 75 pages. Okay.
All right. So this is how our refrain goes, and so you guys can sing along on the refrain. It'll go like this. Am I singing this with you? Yes. Okay. Straightforward. So just every time that happens, as we sing, you guys can feel free to chime in and sing along from the comfort of your own home, and Abby and I will know that you're singing, and it'll be great. I think that's all I had to say about this hymn. So let's do it. Oh, Abby's gonna have some water. Okay. Thought I was the only one who needed water.
No, I've been sitting away from my water this whole time. All right.
Okay, here we go. Because he lives. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I So I hope you all liked that. Did you guys like that? Nod your heads. Yeah, cool. Awesome, great. So
thumbs up in it. I'm loving it.
yeah, that's cool. My hope is that we'll get to do that at Mass sometime soon. Any more chats? Any more comments? No. So my hope is that we'll get to do that at Mass sometime soon. I'm trying to find, you guys know I really love doing meditation hymns after communion. I just think they're really nice because, you know, they give you a second to just kind of sit there and be with God and, you know, think about the gift that you've just received. And so I might throw this in someday as a meditation or somewhere else. I haven't quite decided yet. Yes, Abby looks confused.
Where else would it go? It's long. It wouldn't be
Nowhere.
auditory
Yeah,
anymore.
no, it would just be, yeah, that's where it would go. Yeah.
At this point, I mean, when we used to do
Yeah.
long auditories, that'd be different.
Oh, we're doing really good on time.
Are we?
I feel like I'm droning on forever, but I'm
You
not.
talk fast though.
Huh?
You talk fast.
I do talk fast. You're right. I was writing out what I was going to say tonight, and I was worried that it was going to take me like 3 hours to get through everything. But I'm glad that that's not the case. We've got one more song for tonight, and this will kind of be our little finale. And it's a song that I'm sure. Why are you looking at me?
I'm not. I'm listening.
So it's a song that I'm sure you're all very familiar with. It's Bill Hayes, our previous music director. This is his Living Bread that he used to play a lot. I didn't know that Maureen was going to be here
Oh,
tonight.
I did. Surprise.
But so I'm really glad that she's here to hear this, and I've got a whole spiel that I'm going to say about Bill and Maureen now. So I'm glad that Maureen's here to hear that.
Surprise.
Yeah, I didn't know. This is exciting. So like I said, I thought we'd end tonight by singing this hymn. And I really wanted this to be an opportunity for me as a young music director who's been in this position for about a year now, to really just honor somebody who made my start in the music ministry possible. And you guys all know I'm talking about Bill Hayes. I'm sure you all, or most of you that have been here a while, can remember when I was an altar server way back in the day. A little over a year ago, I know. So you know, and it's funny, I still to this day, I love what I do here, don't get me wrong, but I still to this day, I miss being an altar server, I really
Now
do.
there are none, so.
Huh? I know, but I don't know, like I always knew that like my last time altar serving, I was like, oh, I'm really gonna miss this, and I do, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I'd like to be an altar server
One day
more
you're just
time.
gonna look at me and be like, hey, can you play Max?
Yeah, just play, I'm gonna take a vacation week and come and be
To
an altar
altar serve?
Yeah.
Great.
But anyway, but it, you know, I did a lot of theater and music and stuff like that in school. And somehow Bill and Maureen got wind of the fact that I was musically inclined.
They always do.
And once they found this out,
Always laughing.
yep, once they found this out, that was the end of it. In fact, it was the Exalted, I think.
Yeah, it was.
They needed somebody to sing the Exalted. And this is a very long story. Yeah, this is a very long story, but Maureen asked me to sing the Exalted, and you know, we worked together on that, and I think they just realized that I was, you know, musically talented. And from that day on, basically, anytime I wasn't altar serving or doing something else, Maureen would be like, hey, come sing. You know, and so that's kind of how, you know, I started. And, you know, I think they just kind of always had their eye on me, and they were like, you know, you got this, like, you can do this. So, you know, like I said, I remember they were so encouraging to me. You know, weeks that I wasn't serving, you know, they'd want me to sing with the choir. Or even, you know, Maureen would, if she wasn't playing that particular day, she'd even let me sit at her piano and play. Maureen, I remember, I will never forget this, there was a day that I was here, I think I was sacristan for 8:30 and 10:30 Mass. And you played 8:30 Mass on that particular day. You came up to me after 8:30 Mass and you were like, go play 10:30 Mass. And I was like, what do you mean? And I think you had to go to a wedding that day or something. You had somewhere you had to go. And you're like, yep, you're gonna go, you're gonna use my binder. My binder's up there. You're gonna use that and you're gonna go play 10:30 Mass with Bill. Go. And I was like, okay, you know. And so, you know, at the time I was very, the idea of playing piano in front of people was really nerve-wracking to me. And even when I,
That still happens now.
but no, but even like when I, like, my first week as music director here, I was like wound tighter than a top.
If I wasn't here, you would have had a
I know. I used to get really nervous, like playing in front of people, because what if something goes wrong, like what, but it was really, I had to settle into it. But if it weren't for Bill and Maureen kind of giving me that practical experience of, playing alongside Bill and playing at, I played at confirmation with Bill that one year, and just, taking me under their wing like that and showing me that, you can do this. This can happen, and we want to see you succeed. We want to see you do this. If it,
one thing Maureen's known for, it's birth by fire.
birth by fire. Yeah.
She goes straight in.
Yeah. But but seriously, if they hadn't done that for me, I may not be in the position that I am right now, and I may not have had the opportunity to have such a wonderful job where, I look forward to coming to work, and so much to the fact that I am giving back vacation time because I don't want to take a vacation because I enjoy my job. And it's just, I look forward to coming every week and singing and playing, and I don't want to not be here. So, I wouldn't have had this wonderful opportunity if it weren't for Bill and Maureen. I think I pretty much said
So we can play down.
my whole spiel.
And everybody knows
Oh,
Living Bread.
I wanted
You've said it a million times, no.
I know. I wanted to do this. Well, you're down there, so that's fine. But anyway, I wanted to do this really cool thing where I was gonna just go right into Living Bread, but it's not.
Oh, kind of hard when I'm down here, huh?
Yeah, it's not. It's fine. I was gonna be really fancy, but we don't need to do that. So I just last thing about Bill and Maureen. I want to just say thank you to both of them, and I know Maureen's here tonight. I just want to thank them so much for their inspiration, for their guidance, for everything that they did for me as I, started here at St. Clair's. Again, I seriously would not be here if it weren't for them. So I just, I owe them a debt of gratitude for that. Bill was our music director for almost 20 years. He had such an enormous impact on our church community, and I just wanted to, I can't stress that enough. Every single week we sing the We Are United at communion time, and every week when I play the We Are United, I think of Bill. I do, and I will always remember that. He has written so many songs that we love, so many. Just the amount of music that he has written that has impacted not only our church community, but other churches around the world. So many people
I played at Ambrose.
St. Ambrose, Abbey plays a lot of his stuff over there. So just so many people that have gotten touched by his music. And I think that's really, really awesome. And so I can't thank him enough for the music that he's written and for, his impact on me and, everything like that. And so I just thought, for our first kind of sing-along session, I thought a great way to end it would be to just pay a tribute to Bill and to play his Living Bread. And I just want to thank Maureen and Bill for everything they did for me and for all the music and all the memories here at St. Clair's. We miss you. We hope you're doing well in your retirement. Maureen's blowing me a kiss. Thank you, Maureen. Okay. All right. Let's sing Living Bread.
Are you doing the whole thing?
Huh?
Whole thing?
Whole thing.
Okay.
This is for Bill. I didn't put any water in this. I
Wasn't fun.
thought I filled it. I didn't fill it.
Wasn't mine.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay.
Harmony on Sunday.
What? Joking. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Here is living bread. I didn't swallow that water the right way.
Just play the intro.
Okay. All right. Here's Living Bread. Sing along and enjoy. You're going to hear me sing harmony on this, which doesn't happen very often. I usually am very scared of harmony, but Bill has a real knack of writing really awesome tenor harmonies that just fit so well in my voice. So you'll hear me sing some harmony. Okay, here we go. Whoever eats this bread So,
Oh no. Maureen lost the connection in the middle of the song.
God, really? That's...
Well, we have the recording. So.
Yeah, that's true. I'll send it to her because I'd like Bill to be able to hear it too. Good, yeah. So that was "Living Bread." That is one of my favorite songs. I actually did it on. It was my 1 year anniversary of becoming music director, and I wanted to have like really good music for that weekend, and so I picked this song because I love this song. I think it's so cool. So, what time is it?
58.
Yeah, we've kept you guys for about an hour. That's probably
Sufficient.
you're probably tired of hearing me talk at this point, right? Any chats? Questions? Comments?
They want to know if we can do "We Are United."
Oh, yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, we can do it.
Okay. You have it?
Yeah. It's in here somewhere.
Okay. Wow, Lent was the last time we used these.
Yep.
You want to do, and then you want to do it into O Sacrament? 'Cause that's
Yeah,
what I have.
why not? Oh, I haven't played that.
It's fine, I got it.
All right, let's sing, let's do "We Are United." That's actually a really great way to end tonight. That's cool. We'll do "We Are United," and lately, because of time, I haven't been, you guys have probably noticed I haven't been doing like "O Sacrament Most Holy" or anything after it. But tonight we'll do "We Are United" and we'll do "O Sacrament Most Holy." O Sacrament Most Holy, O Sacrament Divine. Here we go. Okay. What? Yeah, thank you. All right, here we go. We are united. We are united through Him and with Him and in Him. We lift our hearts to the Lord. We are united through Him and with Him and in Him, through Jesus Christ our Lord. O Sacrament most holy, O Sacrament divine, all praise and all thanksgiving be every moment thine. Oh, it's been a long time since
I know,
I've
so we
played
do that.
That's cool. Yeah, that was fun. Any other questions, comments, song requests that we can do if we have them?
Good lord.
Well, if we have them, I mean, you know, can't do everything, but anything else? If not, I have like 2 or 3 more things to say, and then we'll let you go for the night. This has been really great. I think that says thank you.
Yeah, it does.
You're welcome. Glad you enjoyed it. Good. So I wanted to say a couple things before I let you guys go. This has been so much fun. I hope you all have enjoyed it as much as I have. We have a message that I can't read.
Oh, love you guys from
Oh.
it's Andy.
From who?
It's
Auntie?
Auntie.
Oh, love you too, Auntie. Like I said, this was kind of our trial run. Oh, a bunch of messages coming in.
Oh my goodness.
You better just keep looking at that screen because I can't read that.
Okay, love you guys. Thank you. You guys are great. We really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. Huh?
That was Joanne.
Joanne. Hi, Joanne. Thank you. So as I said, this was our trial run. So I think everything actually went really smoothly tonight, which is awesome. I was worried that there'd be some technical problems and stuff, but we didn't have too many of those. Well, only a little one. But what I would love from each of you is feedback, if you have it, about, hold on, feedback if you have it about how we might be able to make this better in the future, right? And so this was kind of how I thought to set things up. If any of you have a suggestion about, you know, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, anything under the sun, you know, different types of music you might want to hear. Next time we're doing
Advent, so
we're gonna do Advent music, yeah. So like if you guys have like a particular song that's like your favorite song in the world.
there's one that we're doing that you have no choice in.
What is it?
I'll play.
Oh, you don't want to give away that? Okay,
No,
all right.
it's a surprise.
Oh, it's a surprise, okay.
It's actually something Dylan Moore used to do, so it's really not
Oh, all
surprise.
right, okay, all right. But anyway, I mean, yeah, if you guys have like Advent music that you really love and you have a particular hymn that you'd really like me to cover that evening, let me know and I can do it. So any feedback, any comments, anything like that, you can always find me at Mass. Come on up and chat with me. Probably
Safely,
not.
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, socially distanced, yeah, that whole shebang. Probably before Mass, because after Mass they usually usher you guys out of here. So, but you know, I'm here early, so come find me. If it's easier for you, you can send me an email. I'm really good at emails. Abby will attest to that. I love sending emails.
He checks it like it's his job.
I do. I love emails. So anyway, you can send me an email. I don't know if you guys have a pen and paper and can
It's
write
on the
my
website.
address down. I was getting to that. That was my next sentence. my email address is anthony.leva@live.com, Live. My address is also on the St. Clair's website. So if you just go to our website and go to staff, find my picture, and my email address is right there, and you can send me a message and tell me your thoughts about tonight. Tell me what you might like to see in the future, and we'll be sure to do that. So the next sing-along event, we're going to sing some Advent music together. Abby doesn't know this yet, but I picked a date already. I had 2 dates in mind, and I picked one. It's a Friday night, so you're probably going to be available. If you're not, we can change it.
Okay.
But so the next sing-along event is going to be Friday, December 18th at 7 p.m. Abby's going to check her calendar now.
Okay, Abby's fine.
Abby's fine. Good. All right. So then that's when it's going to be. So if each of you, if you want to come again, I hope you all want to come again and do this again. So put that in your calendar now. It's going to be Friday, December 18th at 7 p.m. Same day of the week, same time. I figured Friday night, people are hanging out. They want something fun to do. So get that on your calendar now.
No one can go anywhere right now anyway.
I know, right? That's, you know, you're home. You got, I know, everything's closed.
This is also being put on YouTube after this too.
Yeah.
Just us though,
Yes.
nobody's faces.
That's right. So I have a separate, my phone is right behind the iPad, and I'm making a recording that's going to go on YouTube. And so, Pam, you're going to get a text from me to upload that. That's Pam's laughing. Yeah, you'll get a text from me in a little while. So if you have friends that like couldn't make it tonight live, but they still want to see this and like watch, and they can still participate on their own. It'll go up on our YouTube channel and on Facebook, so they'll be able to find it there if they weren't able to join us live tonight. So something else I was going to say. So Friday, December 18th at 7 p.m. Put it on your calendar. All I was going to say is like I said before, I kind of threw this together at the last minute. I think it went really well. I want to thank you all for being a lovely audience and participating with me tonight. But since I've got a little more time to prepare for the next one, my hope is that we'll get some flyers out, we'll do some bulletin inserts, things in the bulletin, and really kind of talk this up and get a larger kind of audience for the next one.
Are you going to send out neon orange flyers again? Are you going to send out
Neon orange flyers again, yep. But you know, so we've got some time to kind of prepare for this next one, and so I want to, you know, that's why I really welcome some feedback, and if there's anything you guys want to see changed, and we might be able to do like 1 or 2 more songs next time, and maybe talk a little bit more, or less. But you know what I mean. So the next one, we'll try to put it together and make it really, really nice for Advent for everybody. So Friday, December 18th. That's the next time we'll all kind of meet and do this again. Anything Abby wants to say before we go? No? Okay. All right. So with that, I'll let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. And again, I just want to thank you so much for being such a lovely audience and for joining us tonight. It was really a pleasure to get to see all your little faces and all those little boxes that I can barely see from here.
Except for half the people that are.
But yeah, I know they don't have the camera now.
Most of that's.
But yeah. But no, this was really fun, everybody, and you know, I enjoyed getting to teach you guys a little bit about some different hymns and sing a little bit. So this was great. All right, shall we sign off? All right. Okay, everybody. Hopefully, I'll see most of you at Mass this weekend or
waving, but you
sometime.
can't
Wave
see
hello.
me. Bye.
Hi, everybody. Bye, everybody. But thank you guys again. Have a great rest of your Friday night. Thanks, everybody.